today we're gonna try to fix the outro. There's this part I want to put in after the second chorus. This is something I came up with way back, I think in the first vlog even. Basically just me singing this melody on the ra-ta-ra-ra-ra-ta-ra-ra-ra. If I can give it some warmth and calm, I think it can really be like, now we landed in the song and we're like slowly led out of the song. That's the feeling I imagine with this. We might end up somewhere else. Let's just listen to the way it sounds now. It's just me singing it and me playing some piano with it. So it has some coziness that I really like, but I want to find out how to enrich it. And right now I feel like I have no specific ideas for where to begin working on this. And I think what I often do when that's the case is that I just try to mute things. So right now we just have 2 tracks, but I'll still try mute one of them because I like the idea of making sure that each track, each part, each voice is like speaking for itself individually. And when I listen to the vocals now without the piano, I just get the feel that the piano is not necessarily the coziest, warmest thing I could do. What I realized could be exciting to try would be if I can use that synthesizer that I made from the high-pitched note that I sang and played a solo with as like the background for the last parts, and maybe combine it with the other synthesizer I already have. So I'll see what happens if I can jam along a little bit with that synthesizer sound along with the ratarara singing. I think I'll let go of the original chords that I had from that part. It would be exciting to see what happened if it's kind of drifted away from those harmonies a little bit. Almost found some kind of chord progression which is similar to the original chord progression but still slightly different. But then I feel like making it twice as long, so not just have it to be 4 bars kind of, but to be 8 bars. Continue down here. Yeah. Whoa. So I'm considering if the synthesizer chords should have these fifths. I tried adding them and we'll see if it makes sense to keep them there. It kind of sounds nice with these 2, but then I feel like it gives too much information when it comes to these here. So I think I'll just leave the fifths out and keep it nice and spacious. Here's where it sounds like without the fifths. Let's see what happens if I copy paste that to my Helm synthesizer. Now I muted the vocals and then just listening to the 2 synthesizers. And I think this sounds pretty amazing. I love these harmonies. I love the white noise in here. I'm working on this synthesizer now and it started raining outside and it just felt like such a beautiful atmosphere with like the rain hitting the window, and I feel like recording that now while it's still raining and putting it in the song. I think I like the way the rain sounds. I did like a fade in and then a fade out and then doubled so it would come a bit like a wave just once. I think I just discovered something really cool with the rain. So if I take the rain sample and transpose it very high pitched and then move it up and down, I get this sound. I just put on this like mid EQ on the rain resample to bring out that blah, 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 blah. So I'm playing with putting some reverb on it and resampling it while I'm moving the mixer of the verb. I love the background now, the synthesizer and just the simple rain sound. And I just want to try to record a little bit of piano on top of it. Just plink plonk a little bit. It's time to re-record the vocals because there's a lot of click sounds in my voice for some reason. Now we're gonna see if we need some voices and stuff. It was much harder than I thought to record the ratarara part. I'm out of ideas for how to make the vocals. The most stupid idea I could come up with was to just like mega dub the ratarara melody with like the same thing 5 times, and I don't think that really works. It's such a silly thing to sing on. How can I do that in a way that it's not just like ultra ugly because it's so silly? How can I make it even more ugly so it's not silly? What if I reverse it? What does ratarara sound like backwards? Oh, it's kind of beautiful, actually. But like, I feel like maybe we can get to something if we just jump into this reversed sound and just like play with the sound until we find something. Into the unknown. This is it. So I put all the ratararas in the ratara group, and then I put the reverb on it. It's somewhat more pleasant now. I want to play with the EQ though. Starting to sound like a Muslim prayer, kind of. Ah, I love that. Whoa. I'm not sure why. I think I really love that. It just touches me somehow. Maybe I'm just tired, but I love it. Okay, I did something. So I started playing around with some automation, especially with the synthesizers. I took down the volume of them totally in the start, so there's basically just a rain sample, and I really like the atmosphere of this. The thing is, I really don't feel like it's supposed to be in this song. I mean, can you probably use it for something else, but like, it's not a satisfying end for the song. I feel like it needs something more, but I also feel like just leaving it here and maybe making a totally new outro tomorrow. And remember to subscribe. Bye. Just as I thought I had finished the video, I realized that if I just change this minor little thing, you remember that synthesizer that I played a solo with in the second chorus that I made from my voice staying on the one note? If I just continue that long note that the solo ends on and let it play throughout the whole outro, suddenly it was the perfect outro for this song. It was totally not what I expected the outro to be. I thought it would be something where I'd be singing the ra-da-da-da-da, but this to me is like the most beautiful moment in music, when you are sure you're heading in a certain way and then it turns out you are somewhere completely different and you actually love it. In the next video, we're going to make an intro for the song. I have a couple ideas. Here's the outro as it ended up.